everybody? Good, I hope. It's been a while. I've had a lot going on, but I've had a lot of emails as well. A lot of people were asking like politics. They know I don't particular speak about politics a lot, but they wanted to know maybe like facts on that. Whatever I would know, and you all know I just do a fact thing, and sometimes it's boring, but it's the truth because I was there. I know what I'm doing, and I'll show it to you. I will, on this video, a lot of the people asked about our rights, what rights, prove we have no rights, what kind of rights are you talking about? Um, they also asked about outcome or update on my false situation where I got in trouble and I wasn't even there, and it's really affected my entire life to not for the best, of course. Um, Also, you're going to take a little ride with me on this one because I'm in the middle of step two of, I'm fighting this. They know I'm innocent. I've had 5 court dates. It's been 11 months, and they want me to attend 20 more meetings, and then it will be expunged, etc., etc. I've already been dealing with this for 11 months. I've went to meetings. It doesn't change the fact, and the fact is that I'm innocent. And they're telling me they're going to expunge it and it's just going to go away. Well, I need it to just go away right now because it has affected my job. I have no job because of it. First time in my entire life since 13, I have not a choice. Not only just a choice, but at least a job. I can show, I've been searching for jobs and like intensely. Average about, I don't know, in 3 months I did, I forget, uh, I forget what it was, but a lot. I'm doing about 50 a day. I have the application dates I filled out, when it was sent in, who it was sent in to, if it was reviewed or not. They were all reviewed, and the whole reason how I even found out about this, whoa, no, I always do that to you guys. Oh, look, this, apparent, um, back, trouble, how much trouble it's on my background is from a job denial that says we would, really love to hire you. You're perfect, but we have a policy, and here it is. With no this on your background, um, this charge, and then they sent with it a copy of the actual charge. What they see when they do discipline. Oh my gosh! And then I said, oh my gosh. So no, I don't want to wait any longer. I cannot obtain jobs. I cannot perform jobs that I would normally, because a lot of my thing was companions for the elderly, taking care of pets, cleaning homes, house sitting when people aren't home, which I've never had a problem with at all until now. And I've actually lost two because of this. Um, I have been investigating myself a lot, and enough to the point where these services that people go to look at your background besides a job, say a person just wants to do a personal background on you, they can find everything out, which is kind of like rude. I mean, I can see if I was a danger, or, well, I guess that charge does sound like a danger, but to do a background in general, they don't need, they tell you everything, your credit, who you were married to, your credit score, what judgments you've had, and not like criminal, like you had a loan or you owe doctor's notes, which I do. That should be irrelevant, and you know dang well that when you go on these sites and it says, beware, you're going to find this information you might not want to know, but you can't use it against this person regarding jobs or decisions or anything like that, or you're in trouble. Well, why do you think they're doing it in the first place? And I lost a job because of that. And they did not admit it, and they came up with these off-the-wall reasons why a major agreement was voided um, on totally falsified, I mean, off the wall, like, really not even think about it, but can prove it. And not only prove it, but prove that you do what you're accusing me of. But anyway, long story short, I got to the point where I could find out who exactly checked, who looked it up, and when. And, of course, what did they say? And I did. And it was just too um, coincidental that the 2 days, everything was great. 2 days after this person looked me up, I was like, bam, not this, not that, didn't do anything right, all these weird things that made up, completely made up. So that's, what happened. It is. I mean, I know it. I went to the doctor, they took it in. Finally, after 9 hours, even though I was in the ambulance, we'll talk about it another time, but when they bring you to the back and they check you in, and then they give you this little bracelet that with your name and your birthday, and then they send you back out and you get plugged in. When they check you in for the little bracelet, the first part, um, first thing the woman asked was, not, how are you, or how do you feel, or what hurts, or what's your name, birthday, and year. It was, do you have any other charges in any other state? So the first thing she did is pulled up my background. And that's totally irrelevant to me when I'm taken to the hospital in an ambulance with a lot of problems. That was it. I waited another, I mean, it was horrible. And I know it was because of that. I know it was. I'm pretty sure a lot of it is unemployment. Well, you're 100% eligible, but by law, but it is ultimately up to us. Now, if I paid into it, worked into it for 35 years, I was qualified, I was eligible in every way and then some, um, and it's ultimately up to you. You're going to tell me they're not going to look at a background? I'm sure they did. Um, Same with unemployment. I mean, I'm fighting for the third time. I used an attorney the third time. I'm appealing for the fourth time by myself. I am eligible. I have, it doesn't, so I'm pretty sure that it has ruined my life. So I want it off now, not so they can get more money or whatever. I can't even get that, really. It's 1 hour, one way to the meeting. They know this. They know that I'm on a waiting list, actually, for help with a car. And that's what the judge said at the last hearing. And that's why I got away with not going to a million meetings, but only 10, because I had no means, and I still don't, because of that great accident. But, really, this is step two. What I did first is, there's a lot into this, and I don't have time. But, this person that accused me of a crime is afraid of me. I mean, it was a domestic violent charge. They have a protection order against me, so I cannot contact this person, which I wouldn't anyway. In turn, this person, since the day after he made the report, which I was unknown of, texted me and has been harassing me, basically, and contacting me from March. My arrest wasn't until June, until this recent January. They're not hello, I miss you texts, okay? They're weird, they're off the wall, they're vulgar, they're rude. And it shows anybody that, look at this string bugging me, that this person ain't right. I mean, just by reading the texts, it's just would show them to begin with. So I wrote to the head of the prosecutors, all kinds of lawyers, with pictures and proof and date and timelines and texts and, you know, facts that if this shouldn't have happened at all. And now I want, what's going on, and here's proof. And nothing. Not one reply. Um, Sheriffs and the county and head of prosecutors and um, public defender's office and judges and you name it, and I did it. And the only thing I heard through the grapevine, I got no response call nor email. The person that I was trying to tell them that was not reliable source, and that's all I said. This isn't a revenge thing. This is a facts, and I shouldn't have been like, hello. Um, I heard that person that I'm afraid of, because I tried to get a restraining order as well within this time, was denied, by the way. And had to change my number twice and move twice. But anyway, and I have proof of all that. I heard a detective called him asking where I was. Really. That's the person I'm afraid of. And I have a PO with him. I was told if I answer on his meanness, I go to jail. Why the heck would they call him to see if I'm there? And then apparently the person overheard him telling the police I do this and I do that and all these bad things. Like, what is that about? So look at the next clips and in between about what's going on with me asking lawyers questions. Ride along with me. I need an attorney. You're going to be there with me right now. Let's see who, because it's corrupt and that's what I hear. It's always common in this county. I don't care. It's my life. Any lawyers out there who really are a lawyer and aren't afraid? And, we have all kinds of suits and all kinds of proof and no doubt if there's a law, any law at all. Why don't you email me? Ask me, I'm human, at gmail.com. I need a lawyer. No one will represent me. They're afraid. Anybody really value their job as a lawyer and prove to me there is still lawyers, because if there's lawyers, there's the law. Prove it. I need representation. People, people that watch, let's see who answers. We're all together on this. We're all watching. I bet you nobody.